Hey, this is Byron, and welcome to the Stock Master Show. Today I want to talk about the stock market, and I want to talk about the economy in general. Okay, the stock market went down big time yesterday. Trump had a summit with China, hoping that China can help the economy. The way the stock market went down, I'm guessing it didn't really help, it hurt it. But time will tell. I want to talk about the bond market. The bond market is getting affected as well. People are pulling their money out the bond market because of inflation. It's all connected together. The bond market is where people buy and sell things. The bond market can affect your credit cards, it can affect your loans and everything, and I think it will. The bond market, I'm going to stay on the bond market right now. The bond market this quarter has a possibility of going up 6%. That doubles the norm for the bond market. I want to go back to the stock market. Let me see, Microsoft, MU, Nvidia, all those stocks went down. I invested in it as well, and I lost a little bit of money, but I didn't lose because I didn't sell the stock. It still could turn around. So with Trump and China, that's affected inflation, and that's affected interest rates as well. Interest rates can be re-accelerated again, and that really can hurt people. But like I said, the bond market is where people buy and sell things, and that's where people are pulling their money out the bond market. And people are looking at gas prices are going up. This is bigger than that. Isn't it? This is much bigger. This spike in gas prices is just minor compared to what can happen when it comes to pricing. Everything can go up, so we gotta be careful. But people, go back to the stock market. People are pulling their money out the stock market because of fear, because of inflation, because of interest rates. It's all connected. It's all connected. So just be careful. And I try to, on a regular basis, give you the inside scoop on what's going on with the economy and the stock market. That's why I kind of added the bond market to this, because that's a major part of what's going on. Like I said, remember this, the bond market can affect your mortgage, it can affect your credit cards and everything. And what's happening is people are panicking. People are pulling their money out of the bond market. They're pulling it out. See, the bond market where you buy and sell things. And since people are pulling their money out, because the reason they're pulling out because of inflation, because the prices are going up, because gas prices are going up, because food is going up. It's all connected. Now, it's a lot more to this, but I'm just giving you the basic details. Now, Trump is pretty much going to probably have to go to another summit. He's probably going to talk to another country, and it probably turns around. The stock market always bounces back. I don't care if the federal government got to put money in the stock market. For 100 years, it always come through. So don't worry about that. Just because your stock is down a little bit, don't pull it out, I'm telling you. Because there's a good chance maybe next week or the week after, it might start going back up. The stock market always bounces back. And I'm going to make a daily video to show you exactly what's going on a daily basis in the stock market. I'm going to try to be very informative. Now, my last 149 stocks have went up, and the last one I recommended, MU went up 100 points, but yesterday it went down 51 points. Nvidia went up 20 points, but yesterday it went down 10 points. See, that's where the stock market goes, up and down. But do not panic. You have not lost money unless you pulled your money out. But I want to let my friend talk to you about the bond market, the inflation, and things like that to reiterate what I'm talking about here.
Investors right now taking a much-needed breather this weekend, a day after the markets took a huge plunge, the Dow falling more than 500 points. Now, among the concerns, the lack of any major agreements coming out of the China summit this week. NBC's business and economy reporter Ali Canal joining us, just sparse details as far as what they actually accomplished.
Yeah, guys, good morning. Investors were hoping for some sort of a breakthrough here, maybe a trade agreement between the two countries or a sign that China could help ease some of these tensions around the Strait of Hormuz. But there were very few concrete deals to come out of this summit, and that's raising concerns that these energy shocks, that they could last longer than expected. And when Wall Street starts to worry that inflation could stick around, you see that show up very quickly in the bond market. So this is where investors buy and sell things like government and corporate debt. And that's exactly what we saw yesterday. So investors were pulling money out of bonds over fears that inflation could reaccelerate, and that sent longer term interest rates jumping. Now that matters for everyday Americans because it can make things like mortgages and credit card loans even more expensive at a time when inflation is starting to ripple across the entire economy. One forecast this week from the Philly Fed shows inflation could rise at a 6% annual pace.
That's
this
double.
quarter. You're seeing there that's more than double
the
previous
double
forecast. So the big concern on Wall Street is that this isn't just a short-term spike in gas prices.
That's right.
But the start of
It's
a broader
bigger.
trend where prices across the economy.
Hey, she think like me.
It truly is the inflation.
Hey, I nailed it. Yes, I did. All the points that I made, she reiterated. And I did not see that video. I did not know, but I'm kind of keeping up. I'm kind of proud of myself because I'm keeping up what's going on in the United States of America and in the world with the bond market, interest rates, everything, inflation, things like that. Because that's what's important right now. Gas prices and everything. So with that being said, I want to thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and share my video, and hit that bell button. I'm trying to be very informative on a daily or every other day basis. And thank you for all the support, and I'll talk to you on my next video.